Hey there, gorgeous goddesses. Today, the Bliss Hit is about high value. I'm doing a little tiny series on my social media about what is a high value woman. And in a nutshell, she lives through her values. She knows what her values are, she's clear on them. She has her mind, her body, her heart, and her soul aligned with those values. And when she comes up against a situation that triggers her or puts her in question of those values, she can say no. And that is simply what a high value woman is. So if we break it down, a high value woman knows what her values are and lives through them. And this is more about saying no to things than it is to saying yes to things. So as you are moving on your own beautiful personal level up journey, it's not about looking for things to say yes to. It's about looking at your environment, being aware of how you feel around certain people and situations, and being able to say no to those situations. One of the first things I want to talk about is being magnetic. When you say no to situations that do not align with your values, when you take your focus and energy off of people that don't treat you in according to those values, you are protecting yourself. It might seem like you're rejecting the other person, but what you're doing is you are not rejecting you. And that is one of the biggest tricks I'm going to teach you today. When you look at the other person and you go, oh, I don't want them to feel bad, that's how you need to feel about you. I don't want to feel bad in this situation, so I'm going to say no. It's the mindset of, I'm not saying no to you, I'm saying yes to my peace, and this doesn't fit in it. I'm not available for this kind of behavior, so I'm not going to put you down. I'm just going to put my attention elsewhere. Being magnetic is a lot of things. It's the essence of that feminine energy that a man cannot take his eyes off. When a woman is confident enough to say no to a fun outing, or to going out for dinner, or to even dance with a man, she is standing in her truth. And we all want to be that woman that can say, I want to feel safe around a man, and if I don't feel safe in your arms, I am not going to dance with you. I don't have to say it. I just have to know it in my heart and then not look at that person. Protecting your own self from rejection, from abandonment, from disapproval, from judgment, from criticism, from questioning. To protect yourself from that, you have to see the opposite in yourself. For instance, if I'm not happy with somebody around me, it's not their fault. What are they showing in me? So if I don't believe someone treated me very well, or doesn't treat me very well over a course of days or weeks, I am going to state my displeasure and take my focus off of them. And that's all I need to do. I don't need to worry about how they feel or what they're thinking. If they're not going to come back and repair, I am going to mirror my acceptance and my approval and my love for myself over keeping somebody else comfortable. High value is not about what you say yes to. It's about what you say no to with your energy. When you see a high value woman, this is a woman that sees herself. And she can take herself out of situations that make her feel bad. And she can take herself away from people by reevaluating her proximity to them so that the blows and the hits are less and less and less. This is a woman that is seen by other people because she sees herself. And one of my biggest up levels in this area was that the more I do, the less I am seen. So my journey into becoming the woman and being the woman that I want to be, which is the soft woman that is cared for from the people around her. I have to be able to say no to the people that are charming, they feign care, but they only want 5 or 10% of your light. And they'll suck you dry and give you nothing else because they can't handle you. They can't handle your emotions. They say that when you expect to be treated well, that you're needy or you're high maintenance. When you expect somebody to come to you at your standards, that you're too much. Those are the people that need to fall away. And the faster you say no to them, the quicker they fall away. All right, let me look at my notes. When you are the lighthouse, when you are that magnetic light, you tell people that you have a value system that they want to live by too, but they may not be able to live by it. For instance, I have recently connected back with God. I attribute this to one of my mentors and my best friend from high school that has always devoted herself to God in a way that I never saw. And through my mentor, Mina Irfan, she was able to explain my connection with God to me as something that is constant, for something that is not judged, or I have to atone for my sins in order to have grace. I can have grace all the time. I can redefine words. I can figure out my own way by using all the different cultures as a smorgasbord to choose what I want, like a buffet. I don't have to eat everything on the buffet, but I'm only going to choose the things that feed my body or my mind or my soul. So when everyone wants to be around you and your light is bright, they all don't have good intentions. And in your level up journey, becoming that high value woman and having more clarity in the values that feel good to you as you move through this journey, you're going to be able to say no to people. You're going to be able to keep your mouth shut in front of people so that they don't take the information you give them and run with it. You're going to be able to discern between the charming friend and the real friend. You're going to be able to spot out the breadcrumber that does just this much to be able to get this much of you. And you don't have to shame them. You don't have to say anything. You don't have to respond to them ever at all. You don't even have to look at them. Your beautiful feminine gaze is what they want, whether you're angry or happy or sad or disappointed or whatever, but they want that. They want that disapproval because at least they're getting attention. They want the eye roll because at least they're getting attention. And when you take all of that off of a person that is not treating you according to your standards, you might get a little kickback. Hold the pose, stay your course, don't explain yourself. Just, this is my standard, and these are the people that get near me. And a high value woman is going to value test every person that enters her field, not just men, women too. The value that you place on your privacy and your time and your energy and your money and your growth and your vision and your beautiful creativity is more than what they can offer, so you just need to let them go. They can't afford to sit at your table. They don't have the currency to offer you to sit at your table. Their currency is swearing and drinking and forgetfulness. Their currency is not integrity. It's not genuine love. It's not genuine care for another person. Alexa, off. And you're going to be able to feel that when you move through your values. The last thing I want to remind you is that high value takes practice. It takes practice to calm your nervous system when you say no to someone. It takes practice to calm your nervous system when a man asks you for your number after a great date and you say, what are you going to do with it? And keep testing him until an answer resonates with you or until he walks away. Because remember, you are the most valuable thing on this planet. Start treating yourself like that and watch your reality fall into place or fall away. Good luck out there, ladies, and ciao for now.